What's up, YouTube? We got our samples. So in this video, I want to talk about a couple things. We're going to talk a little bit about Power Surge. We're going to talk a little bit about the samples. Like I said last time, I'm in a washout week, so not a whole lot of exciting stuff. Worked up on my squats again today. Made it to 182 kilos for fives. Starting to get a little bit unstable feeling in my squats. So what we're going to do is we're just going to trim back the amount I'm progressing by. Take smaller jumps and hopefully stay within that pain-free range. No pain yet, so hopefully it continues that way. So Power Surge, first and foremost. Took my token squat, benched 200 kilos, but my butt came up on one side and the other side I got a yellow light or card. So I'm not really sure exactly what that was for. As sometimes happens in powerlifting, I didn't really like the call, but that's the way it is. Stoked that I was able to press the 200 out even if my butt did come up a little bit. So that's that. My 800-pound deadlift attempt, 363 kilos, would have been the heaviest deadlift in the CPU history, which would have been awesome. And I'd like to definitely come back and try that again, if not more, at Nationals. But I think I chalked a little bit on the back of my hand or got it on my fingertips, and my grip wasn't quite there that day. So a bunch of reasons, but as I locked it out, my hand opened up on my thigh and I dropped the bar, so that was that. Went for a drug test. It took me forever to pee because I was pretty dehydrated. So that was an hour and a half of sitting in a room talking awkwardly about pee with people. A couple other things I wanted to mention from the meet, just sort of some highlights, and you guys will see this in the Power Surge meet video that should be out right now. But Selena hit her first 300-pound squat. She squatted 303. She hit a deadlift PR for the first time in a while. We transitioned her from a deadlift bar to a stiff bar recently because she switched from 100% raw to the IPF, APU, CPU, whatever you want to call it. So that was awesome. She hit 358 there. Erin PR'd, I think, everything by a fair margin. Allison Ludlow, or Beans, as they call her. She hit a big total PR. Tony hit a huge squat with tons in the tank. Big total PR, PR'd all of his lifts. And I just wanted to offer a big thank you to Bo and Brittany for coming out, helping, handling everybody. Big thank you to Jill for being on the platform, because these meets don't run without volunteers. If you're a powerlifter and you have the ability, go volunteer to meet. Just do it. Also wanted to thank Meza for coming out and helping with filming. And obviously a huge thanks to Dylan for coming up, filming everything and putting together these amazing videos time and time again. If you guys like the videos, it's because of Dylan. Let's be real. It's not me you're here for. It's the editing and maybe the dog. Our question of the day today comes from Edwin Gonzalez. And he wanted to know how I classify beginner, intermediate, and advanced lifters. So there's a lot of different ways you can do that. He mentioned a couple of potential ways, being training age, total, amount you can lift in each discipline, etc. What I like to do is I like to look at Wilks points. So generally, we're gonna have sort of a couple of categories of Wilks points. This is totally arbitrary, I'm just making this up, but the way that I look at it is anything below a 400 Wilks, you're looking at a relatively novice lifter, beginner lifter. Anything from 4 to mid 400s, you're looking at an intermediate lifter. Anything from about 460 and up, you're looking at a fairly advanced lifter. Again, that's only going to apply for raw lifting. You look at equipped Wilkses, they're going to be very different. The equivalent, I would say, is about 100 points more. So somebody who is a 500 Wilks lifter in classic lifting is probably, once they're good in the gear anyways, going to be a 600 Wilks equipped lifter. I see those two as somewhat equivalent. And if anybody has other opinions, feel free to weigh in. Let's have a discussion about this. The other thing I wanted to talk about is our samples. We got them. You may have seen me wearing the orange and blue hat. We also got a mesh snapback hat. We got one of our 3 or 4 colors of t-shirts we're gonna do. We got the toques and we got some hoodies. We're gonna film some separate shots of each of these so you guys can see them in detail. we're gonna be opening up our online store and releasing this stuff. It will be shipping internationally. Please pick something up. All the proceeds are gonna go to getting a new camera, continuing to build good content in the channel, and everything's getting reinvested. We're not doing this to try and make a bunch of money. We're trying to do this to support our time to make better videos, make more videos, and make cool content for you guys. So that's it for today, guys. Please check out the store. It will be live by the time this video goes up. We'll post a link in the description below, or maybe Dylan will have some cool pop-up box with Shia LaBeouf screaming at you or something. But check out the store. Like I said, all the proceeds go back into the channel, so help us continue to make good content, and we'll see you guys soon. All right, guys, so in this video, you saw me model this as a hoodie. Unfortunately, the manufacturer is messed up and they sent this to us as a hoodie. It's going to be a crew neck. We will have hoodies with this design on them, however. Also wanted to mention, we got the toques, but we don't really like them, so they're not gonna be available on the store, unfortunately. If you guys really want, we can make them available, but let us know what you think.